Good morning, good morning, good morning. Hope you're having a good morning. My poor puppy dog, Luna, is not. So you and I are going to have a kick our morning off without my puppy dog. She may make it out here occasionally, but overall, she's pretty afraid right now. But anyways, let's start off. I'm going to have some coffee. Hope you have a beverage you can start your day off, or you might have a little snack or something that gets your morning started. It's amazing. There's so many ways to get your morning started. Anyways, I'm going to start with this. So, why is my dog not out here with me? Hunters. Uh, uh, Here in Texas, there's a hunting season. It starts the 1st of September and will go through most of October. And even though we're in a very urban area, there's still quite a few areas that allow for hunting. Um, there are restrictions on where you can go and stuff like that. But sounds like we have quite a few hunters just north of us. There's some big field areas out there. And poor little Luna, she hears that. She doesn't know what it is because it's only this part of the year, right? It's not like all the time. So we got up this morning to go take a walk, and yeah, she's like, "No, Dad, no walks." So now I have two options. I can get up extra early in the morning before the sun comes up, or I can wait until the sun goes down. Because they're not allowed to do any shooting. Uh, the earliest they can shoot is 30 minutes before sunrise, and then they can't shoot after sunset. That's what the law says. Ah, I don't know. Uh, I think the sunrise one worries me a little bit more because they get up pretty eager, and at least in the sunset, I think they have trouble just even seeing anything anymore. So, anyways, no Luna today. So, since we're on the subject of hunting, um, talk a little bit about hunting. And so, uh, my parents, we used to, uh, what they told me was, so my mom, she never hunted. She was born and raised in a little town south of Boston, Massachusetts. And so up in that area, not a lot of hunting went on. A lot of those areas were pretty urbanized. So her exposure to hunting was very limited. My dad, on the other hand, hunted a lot. So go back. Um, Great Depression was when my mom and dad were young, and my father had lost his dad, and so he was trying to take care of the family. They had a farm, and they grew crops, but it wasn't a ranch, so there wasn't like a lot of uh, pigs and chickens and stuff like that. There are some, but not enough to sustain you with the amount of protein you would need. So he would hunt almost every day. Um, when he said almost every day, son, it was not like I did it every single day, but every day I would wake up and it's a good day, or he would keep his ears open to whether or not there was some uh, uh, animals in the area and stuff like that. So there's a little bit of uh, intelligence about when he would hunt, but he said it was pretty regular, and he would hunt anything. And the idea was he would hunt for animals so that he can supplement the protein for the family because it was he had quite a few brothers and one sister, so he always wanted to take care of them. So he would go out and shoot raccoons or uh, skunks or anything he could to give them some meat so that they could eat. Funny thing is, he never took me hunting. I think it was because he never looked at hunting as the sport. He looked at hunting as a necessity. It was a way to get meat for his family. The only sport he really enjoyed seemed to be fishing. Fishing was a sport that he took me on. I was never, I net, so he's taken me on lots of different types of fishing. The sit in the boat and let your rod sit there while your bobber and look to see for the hit and be really quiet. It was never much my cup of tea. He enjoyed it. He loved the peace and the quiet and the uh, tranquility of just sitting out there. But he did take me stream fishing. I liked stream fishing. That was awesome. The babbling streams as they were going down, and we would throw our lines out and then pull them in. I enjoyed that. It was really good. He also took me ocean fishing, but it was the Gulf of Mexico, so it wasn't like out in the Atlantic or Pacific. So a little bit warmer water, a little calmer probably. Um, but he enjoyed. I oh, so okay. Uh, I enjoy Gulf fishing as well. Not as much as stream fishing. Has a little bit more to do with the fact that stream fishing you can get there pretty quickly and do most of your fishing there. Golf, there's this long uh, boat out and a boat back. So, oh shit, I got a little coffee on me. Okay, so the story with first time I went golf fishing, though, is kind of interesting. And I'll tell you a little bit about me and my mom. I love my mom. I was a mama's boy in many respects. Uh, when we went on our first boat out into the Gulf, uh, there was a guy. Uh, it was I can't remember the name of that boat, but anyways, there were four fishing chairs on the boat, and we had two, and then another got two guys had two, and we would fish, and those guys caught several fish. I don't remember exactly how many. I know it was more than six, but whether it was seven or eight or 12, I can't remember. I just remember we got nothing, and they were doing pretty well. So they started messing with us, and one of the things they did got me really annoyed was, well, you brought your mommy. Women are bad luck. Oh, I was so upset about that. How dare they say my mom was bad luck? So the captain's out there, and he's trying to get us that fish. I mean, he wants us to have a fish to begin with, but now it's like he really wants us to have fish because my dad's telling him. Yeah, that bad luck story is really gnawing on my son. I was about 11, 12, but- and yeah, it was getting to me. So he told my dad, "Yeah, I usually go in route about now because I need to get it in so that we get plenty of sunlight as we're coming in, so we can see where to come in and land." He says it's not unsafe, but it's a lot, yeah, it's a lot easier to navigate. But he kept pushing. He was trying to push as long as he possibly could to see if he get us a strike. Most of the fish they were catching were about that big, so about 12 to 18 inches, and we were minutes away, minutes away from pulling up stakes and having to go in. And all of a sudden, I got a hit, and I'm pulling it in, and the captain's down there. He's telling me what to do as much as possible, and he said, "You got to be careful. You got to pull it in just right." And my dad was there, and I was a young guy, and I did it for a little bit, but I wasn't like beefy or anything. I wasn't like a big mega strong guy for my age. So my dad took over the line, and he started doing the pulling it in, reeling in the catch. And he's turning red faced, pulling it all in, and we got it in, and it was something called a kingfish. That's what they called it. The captain called it the kingfish. You didn't have Wikipedia or Google or anything like that back then. So you went by whatever people told you. He called it the kingfish. That thing was big. It was as high, tall as me. You could put the nose to the ground, and the back fin would be right up to my head. So I don't remember. We measured it, but I don't remember the exact measurements. But I was at least 4 foot tall, so it was at least 4 foot long. So it was easily twice the size of anything they had caught. I only caught the one fish, but it was big. My feeling of vindication that my mother was not bad luck was made me feel really good because my mother was one of the sweetest people that ever exist on this planet. She loved everybody. I loved showing those guys that she wasn't bad luck. Anyway, so there's my hunting stories. Hope that it uh, is entertaining enough without my lovely puppy dog. She's, poor thing's gonna have a rough morning here. This is probably the worst day as far as the shooting's concerned, and it'll taper off. But yeah, I think I'll see if she wants to go out on an evening walk, maybe. See if I can get her some exercise. Otherwise, we may be in for a 2 month hiatus till we get the hunting season taken care of. We don't have any spring hunting seasons. It's just this one in the fall. So we'll see how it goes. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day, and we will talk to you later.